This is my opportunity to preach. So the reason we did this is because I believe that masculinity is needed in the arts. Our culture says for a wide range that the arts is being won over by feministic men, but it's not. God created men to dance. God created men to play instruments. God created men to paint. God created men to make films. God created men to write poetry. God created men to be warriors. God created men to be lovers. God created men to be peacemakers. God created men to be merciful and show compassion. God created men to be powerful and heal the sick and raise the dead and make disciples. God created men not just for labor, but for a whole wide range of things. And God created men for the arts. God himself is an artist. He is the greatest artist that ever has been and ever was. He is I am. And we are the only part of his creation that he breathed on and made in his own image, that we can imagine, we can dream, we can create. And it's because we are created in the image of our heavenly daddy. His fingerprint is upon every part of our makeup. And for us to look at boys growing into men and look at men and say, you can't be a dancer because that's not masculine, is a lie from the enemy, because he don't want to see a generation of Davids rise up to take nations for God. Our culture in America buys into that. The church has sold itself to that. But God, Creator, has created in these young men a spark and a desire to imagine, to take photos that the impression of will change somebody's heart that there is a God in all creation, because creation is singing out his praise. God wants to see the arts be taken over by masculine men who love him and who aren't afraid of other men and what they think.